we have what we call a trial period, or a try before you buy. We'll send you this trial sensor out for free, no charge. You'll try it out for a couple, 2 or 3 weeks. And if you like it, you can buy it. And if you don't, send it back. We'll even pay for the shipping back. No harm, no foul. Is a try before you buy program. Make sure you like the sensor before you buy it.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Dental Office Managers Community Podcast, where we talk about the issues that matter most and help us to become better leaders in our dental practice. I'm your host, Kyle Summerford. Let's dive right in.
Hey guys, thank you for joining the webinar. And we have Chad and Ian from DentiMax. DentiMax is a company that offers dental x-ray sensors, and they're here to build a trusting relationship with you guys, the members of our community. Hey guys, how you doing today?
Good, Kyle. How you doing?
Wonderful, Kyle.
Good. So I'm glad you guys were able to come on to the webinar here, and I wanted to introduce your company to our community members. So I understand you guys are a fairly new company, or at least we haven't heard of you, and we'd like to know, our office managers would like to know, how long have you guys been around for?
Sure, Kyle. That's a great question. One we get quite a bit. We're actually been around and been in the industry for quite some time now. We're about 20 years old. We just celebrated our 20-year anniversary, and kind of where we started off at is we started off in the dental practice management space, selling practice management software. And as we got in there, we noticed there was a really big gap of in the sensor world. And what I mean by that is most of the sensors were out there are super expensive and very a lot of moving parts that went with it. And so we thought, hey, we're already selling practice management software. What if we went in and started doing sensors? And so we really wanted to find, a sensor that we could bring into the market that was a high quality sensor, but not at those really, really high prices that most people are charging, on a day-to-day basis. And so we've been doing that for almost 20 years as well. So DentiMax, we might not be the biggest player in the marketplace, but we are, we're a small enough company where we really care and we can really give good customer service and really take care of people. We're also big enough that we're stable and we have a lot of good sensors, that are out there. So we've been in business for a little over 20 years, been selling sensors and practice management software. We sell both a size 1 and a size 2 sensor. And I honestly believe, especially for the money, we're just absolutely the best bang for the buck. You get that really, really good high quality sensor. And it's affordable price. We're generally about 40% of what I'll call the big boys charge, on a day-to-day basis.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So Chad, when I stumbled upon DentiMax, to me it was like, well, I've never really heard of this company. So I really appreciate you taking the time to kind of let us know you guys have been in the game for a long time. And it seems like you guys have a great, product. And, the issue that I had was, I was looking for a company that I could immediately get a sensor replacement for at an affordable price. And, that's how I stumbled upon DentiMax. And, it's good to know that you guys have been around for a long time and that you guys are offering, a good quality product. So that leads to, my next question is, and I guess this would be addressed to you, Ian, is, what makes the sensor special? What's unique about the sensor that, in comparison, I guess, to other companies that do offer X-ray sensors, what's special and unique about it?
Yeah, I think with our sensor, we help a lot of offices, and in a couple different ways. Our sensor is rated at the top list when it comes to diagnostic image quality, and as Chad mentioned, with the level of image quality that we have, probably one thing that's unique is our price point. We're about half the cost of other sensors out there that are rated at the same as ours. So every single day we're helping a ton of offices go into their existing systems with the comparable image quality, and we're just saving them a ton of money. So we're switching out like the big name brand sensors every single day with our sensor. One of the things that make us unique is we do have a seamless integration with most imaging softwares out there. It's our sensor, a lot of times it'll have the exact same process or capture process. We have different tools that allow our sensor to work into your system. So that's actually a very unique thing. We produce our products, or we strive to make everything that we do an open system, and so our sensors will work into most applications out there, which is a big deal. Not everybody can do that. Price point, like I mentioned, and then as far as physical features of our sensor, we are the thinnest out there. And so, when it comes to being comfortable and easy for you to use for you and your team, thinness is a huge factor. And so our sensor is the thinnest out there. All 4 corners are rounded and beveled, so it's very simple to use, easy on your patients and comfortable for them. So I would say those are probably the top 2 or 3 things where really that sets us apart from other sensors.
And that's great. So a X-ray sensor that integrates with pretty much any practice management system, right?
Yeah, well, so compatibility depends on the imaging software. And so we're working directly into your imaging software. That's the piece that we connect to, not to get too technical, but we're going to work into your imaging software. And then that imaging software is going to bridge or interact exactly the same as what it's doing now. So we don't get in there and mess with all the systems. It's going to be a seamless integration. Your bridge to your practice management, all of that will stay the same.
So if I have
one of the key functions that you see with that, is office managers is, you don't, changing software is hard, and there's a lot of moving parts that go with it. Training, retraining staff, and everything that goes with that it's a headache and it's a nightmare. And so being able to keep that same software and not have to change it out is a huge feature for what we do, on a day-to-day basis. And a lot of the reason why a lot of people, come with us and stay with us is like, oh, I can keep my old software. I don't have to retrain my staff. I don't have to relearn it. That's a big, big feature.
Yeah, definitely. I could see the value in that for sure. In our practice, we use DEXIS, and the DEXIS sensor that we've had for a few years now, the cable just kind of fell apart, and I'm glad that I stumbled upon you guys again, just getting a better understanding of what you guys have to offer to dental practices and dental managers. Kind of brings like a sense of ease, and that's wonderful. So it's good to know it integrates with practice management softwares, because that's a big concern. I wouldn't want to change my practice management software just to replace an X-ray sensor that kind of fell apart or broke or stopped working. That would be a huge interruption to the practice flow. So that definitely alleviates concerns. Building trust with you guys. As I'm learning more about your product, I think it's a great product, and something that dental office managers should look into if they're having issues. My next question is, in terms of warranty, like what type of warranty do you guys offer to dental practices?
Yeah, so our sensors, we actually have the longest manufacturer warranty out there. Ours is a 3-year manufacturer warranty standard with every sensor. Most sensors are a year. Ours is 3 times that. So we stand behind our product. That's full coverage on any manufacturer defects, anything like that. We also have available a 5-year protection plan. That's an extra plan that covers accidental damage. So things happen in the office, and so we do have availability for a protection plan, like somebody slams in a drawer or something like that and actually breaks the sensor. Manufacturer warranties aren't going to cover that. Nobody's does, and that's where our protection plan can be an added value and save you a ton of money, and you don't have to go out and buy another sensor. So that's available as well. And our sensors, like I said, they're rated at the top of the list. So durability, they are a durable sensor. They last. Our cable is replaceable. So that's a good thing. That's a very unique thing. Back to one of the unique things, our cable is replaceable. And so, a lot of times that our cable is Kevlar reinforced. It's a very durable cable, but things like, your USB can, people crimp that and stuff like that. Accidents can happen. And so if it does, you're not out a whole sensor. We send that into the sensor, into the factory. our sensors are hermetically sealed. And so you send it in, we open it up, change out that cable, and send it back to you. So that's again, they're very durable sensors for you.
How fast, just a question for you. So if I had a cable break on my sensor, how fast could I send that sensor back to you guys and have it replaced?
Generally, the way it works with us is it takes a little bit of time to send it and get it replaced. But what we have is we have a program we call the loaner program. So what we do is when you have, we don't know whether it's a manufacturer defect or, what happened with it. We're going to send it back to the factory to get it looked at. We'll send you a loaner. So we'll send you out a sensor that you can use. And then it takes a little bit of time to get that back. When we get that back, then, is it under warranty? Is it under the protection plan? Where does it fit? And so you've got that loaner in the short term to be able to use it.
That's awesome. I mean, that's a very unique thing. We don't experience that in the dental practice with other companies that we've worked with. And I don't think that's ever been offered from a company at all, really. And so that's definitely something that I think can help dental office managers alleviate some stress, knowing that they have a company that stands behind their product and they're able to send out a loaner so it doesn't interrupt the practice. And that's great. That's awesome. So, in terms of a special deal for the members of the dental office manager community, what is it that you guys are offering our members right now?
Sure. There's two things that I'll bring up. First one is we have what we call a trial period, or a try before you buy. And it's just like it sounds. There's nothing magical about that. The try before you buy will literally send you a sensor out. We'll pay for the shipping. We'll get it out there. We'll have one of our technicians dial it in. The thing that we always have found with sensors is the image is in the eyes of the beholder, right? Ian likes it a little darker. I like it a little lighter. He likes it a little grainier. I like it a little, and neither one of us are right or wrong. Do you like Ford trucks better or Chevy trucks better? There's a lot of the eyes of the beholder. And so we'll send you this trial sensor out for free, no charge. You'll try it out for 2 or 3 weeks. And if you like it, you can buy it. And if you don't, send it back. We'll even pay for the shipping back. No harm, no foul. We'll take care of it. So, that's a really good program that a lot of people, one of the things that's unique to us. And so that's one of the things that we'll do, is a try before you buy program. Make sure you like the sensor before you buy it. And again, you don't want to buy it and you don't think it's great, then don't buy it, and the risk is all on us. As far as your guys' group, though, we do have a special promotion for you. So we sell our retail sensors. They sell, the size 2 sells for $69.99 and the size 1 sells for $59.99. And for your group, we're going to give you guys $32.50 off retail off those sensors. So that would be for the size 2, that would be $37.50 or $37.49. And for the size 1, it would be $27.49 for the size 2. So that's the special promotional pricing we'll throw out for your group. And, we'll also throw in, one additional thing, there's kind of that, but wait, there's more. One other thing that we'll do, the 5-year protection plan that Ian was talking about a minute ago, which is generally about $750 value. We'll throw that in for anybody that wants to buy a sensor in the month of March. So by March the 31st of 2024, we'll throw that in for free. So you'll get the sensor for the $32.50 off of retail plus the 5-year protection plan.
I'm blown away. This is amazing. It makes me wonder why some of these bigger box companies, they can't offer things like this. And it really shows how good of a company you guys are. So that's amazing. And I'm sure our members will find value in this offering. And that's just amazing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to order a sensor from you guys, and I'm going to do a demo in the practice, and I'm going to show our members the quality of this product. So I want members to be able to see the quality, and I'll be able to demonstrate for them. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do for you guys. I'm definitely going to order a sensor, and we'll be able to do a demo for the members of the community. So that's great.
Awesome.